Hello, it is I, and intro back for like a little video that I would like to call the commission guide. Beam review. Okay, never mind. It's not script or anything. Like every time I do a video like this, it's just improv, and I've been doing some improv for a couple of years, so I'm still doing it when I'm doing video. I woke up not long ago also, it's just I had this side in mind. So I'm gonna talk about commissions. The first part will be what I think, based on my experience, the best way to take commission, through tips and stuff like that. And the second part will be about the clients. If you're a new client, if you want to buy, etc, etc. So like, if you're interested by the video, just stick out and yeah. Commission, guys. Something really important about commission is planning your time. It doesn't look like it. You think, oh, I'm gonna draw commission, that means I can do whatever I want. Or, like, I'll draw it when it will be time. It doesn't work this way. You have people that are waiting for artwork, which they are relying on you. So I've seen this happen on time to time. Some artists are commissioned, or somebody wanted to make a gift for me and commission an artist to give me the artwork from this artist or something. And then what I heard about these people is they gotta take commissions, like take the money, take your ref and everything, and then they're gonna do something completely different, something else. They're gonna go like on vacation, they're gonna play games, and they don't work. So after the month, they pay the bills, but oh, I don't have any money. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna reopen commissions. So you're getting late on your bills, but you're also getting late on delivery, your commission, which is not good, because you make yourself a reputation of somebody that is not delivering. So like after that, what they do, they open for commission again to have more money. But they haven't finished what they already planned the last month. So now they are getting late on here, and they take in some new work. And then, so go on. And this is why sometimes some artists takes forever to deliver, because they are always late on their bills, always late on their accounts, something bad happened. This is why it's super important to plan your time. One thing that I discovered that is really fun for you and also for the clients, it's to do something that you know won't take you more than 3 days to complete. The way I work is I'm gonna open, for example, let's say Wednesday, and I know we'll plan my work for Thursday, Friday. And if I get some more work, then I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, I won't have time to do it this week, but on Monday will be completed. I'll say give a date. If something happened, you can always go back to your client and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I got a dentist appointment, I forgot about it, I'm gonna work on it on Tuesday. Usually they don't mind, like if it's a small amount of time. I do a lot of like what I call colored sketches, because, well, they are, I wouldn't say cheap, but they are not as expensive of like complete drawings. That's also like something fast I can do. So I can do like 1, 2, 3. The max I did once was like four drawings a day. That's too much. I chill out, I do 3 now because of my hand. Like step aside of that. I always try to find something that you can do and take work that you know that after those 2 weeks you'll be done. Because if not, you're gonna start getting late on your bills, you're gonna start doing this. So make sure to avoid procrastination. Make sure that you can draw. You wake up one day, you're like, okay, today I have this dude and this dude, and then you work on it. I don't really do work in progress. I usually just send the whole picture, because correcting my drawing is not that complicated. But I know some people do work in progress, and this is more important to plan ahead. Like today I will do work in progress, and work in progress of this guy, and wait for the confirmation. And as soon as you got one, then you can do your artwork and then wait for the other guys to reply. Like, never wait, always finish what you have to do, and don't delay the artwork. Like, this is one dude, I won't name any name, but like I paid in February. We are in June, almost in the end of June. All I had was a work in progress, so it's been like 5 months now. I don't want to push it because I'm really waiting. Anyway, that will be another thing I will need to talk back to the client. What you are ready to take. This is more about if you're ready to do like a small sacrifice to attract more clients, or if you don't want to. What I say by more clients, I mean there are some subject that you are kind of okay with, but there are some that you're not. So like you have to ask yourself, am I ready to actually create this kind of content? Am I ready to actually put my name on this kind of content that I'm ready to take? The best example I can give is like, for me, I'll give you an example with Pompoko, okay? This is Pompoko. Look at this form. Like, this is usually the form I'm drawing, let's say. But if people want, for example, his belly to be a bit bigger, would you actually complain? Would you actually be like, no, I'm sorry, it's too weird for you, for me? Or, oh, actually, blah, 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 yes, no problem. You have to put some limits. You have to make yourself think, is it that much of a deal? And then be like, yeah, you know what, it's maybe just a line, I'll be fine. There's always some people that will always ask for more extreme stuff. If you're okay with, it's no problem, just let your client know, no, there's no problem, I'll do it. But if something is too much, don't also be afraid to just be to just let him know, like, I'm sorry, I cannot do this, it's too much for my taste. Usually they understand. It's pretty, it doesn't happen often that the people are like, oh, come on, I'm sure you can do this. You're like, I'm sorry, I can't. Don't be afraid to say no, because in the end, you're just shooting yourself in the feet. At one point, I was drawing so much. I was drawing so much the same thing. Like, I wasn't really into it. A couple years ago, like, I was drawing a lot of porn, and at one point I was like, this is too much. I don't like drawing this kind of stuff, and I stopped. I have some people asking me why, but after a while I was like, you know what? I'm done with all this. I'm gonna take a huge break, and maybe one day I'll restart. This is based on my experiences again. To the next one, deliver. It's really important to deliver your artwork. It's very important. If somebody is taking the chance to commission you because you like their art, and you just like take the money and leave, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. Make sure that if the client is honest and calm and has been very polite with you, you should always deliver the artwork. Again, if you plan it on your time to make sure that the artwork can be delivered either like during the month, during the 2 weeks, it's even better. Always like deliver the artwork that they ask for. I know some artists, like, I heard a lot of story of people that just take the money, like they pay like $200 for something, and then the artist never delivered, or the artist is like, I'm done with this shit, and they just leave. Well, first of all, fuck you. Like, if you're the kind of artist like that, I mean, people are ready to spend money on your art, and you should be grateful about it. This is mostly what I have to say. Mostly if you're gonna work on this business, if you don't deliver, you won't have any more clients. Like, doing commission is also exposure, but it's also put your name on it, which is also a part of your reputation. If you have a bad reputation because you don't deliver, then you won't get more business. So make sure to find something that you can do that you will be able to deliver quickly enough. Talk to your client. Yeah, don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say yes on something, or like if you have more questions, to make sure that the drawings you're gonna do are gonna be loud and clear. And like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that last thing. You said you want me to have a rounder face. It's like, yeah, I want this face to look kind of like this. Ah, okay, good. Don't be afraid to ask for a visual example. As you can see, English is not my strongest suit. So most of the time I'm like, they will be asking, oh, I want you to draw them in this cloth. And I'm like, what is it called? Then I Googled it. I'm like, oh, okay, they want like pantalon. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, they want pants. Good. Okay, I didn't catch the last part. It's okay to ask for visual references. I'm pretty sure your client wants to get the drawing as clear as possible for their own entertainment. So, like, don't be shy to ask questions. Don't be shy to talk about the payment. Oh, is it gonna be tonight, or you're gonna pay? Oh, I receive my paycheck in 2 days, I will contact you then. I'm like, okay, you know, stuff like that. It's very important. Communication is key in this kind of thing. Payment. What I mean about that is not, oh, it's easy to just receive the payment and go away, but like, you have to ask yourself, is it fair? Is it fair, the price I'm charging? When I started, I was basing myself on Canadian minimum wage, which it's like, right now it's like, what, 30 or something, $30 CAD. And base yourself on the minimum wage you have in your country, and be like, when you're starting, I mean, when you start, like, base yourself, it's like, this drawing took me 2 hours to do it, I should probably charge around like $20-25 kind of thing. You know what I mean? Make sure that your price are not like, yo, I did a scribble, like, yes, I charge it $500. That doesn't, no, you won't attract people like that. Make sure that your price are fair. This is all, like, this is mostly what I have to say. Like, it has to be worth also paying what the price you think it's good. You know, like right now I'm doing drawings that they cut near the knees, and I charge 40 for them, which I think, in my opinion, is a good price. And I don't plan on changing them every year. This is why. And also, with all the fees people are taking from you, I'll always charge like a little extra, like not $10, but this is why I charge the $5. Because like at one point, the drawing that you charge 40, I received like 37 or something. And at one point, with the tax going up, I will receive 33. I will be like, oh, this is probably when I will need to update my prices. Don't get mad if the artists are charging higher. There's a reason for that. For me, for instance, I realize I'm taking more time drawing my pictures. I'm taking more time to make sure the details are okay. All I learned to say, yeah. So this is mostly the reason why I would upgrade my prices, because it's taking me more time to draw. I gain experiences. I realize, oh, this curve isn't good, because as you go along, as you draw commission, you're also practicing a lot. And by practicing a lot, I mean you always draw. I'm always drawing every day. There's something to do. I do comics, I do commissions. Yeah, that's about it. But like, it's always something. You're always practicing. So at one point, want it or not, it's gonna take you longer to draw an artwork and to make sure that it's look beautiful, or you will find some tricks to make it look pretty. But anyway, make sure that like when you update your prices, to make it fair, like I think $5 is okay. Like keep it for a year, and then, you know, like next year maybe like just, I wanted to upgrade it by $3 to be honest, but it looked weird, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna charge people like 39, let's make it 40. There we go. you have it. You know, make sure that your payments and your prices are fair. That's about it for me. Like, this is really like the top of what I think it's the best. Plan your time, plan ahead. If you have work in progress, today's work in progress, tomorrow, you know, like I have 5 work in progress to do, 5 sketches. So Monday, do all the sketches. Tuesday, like wait for confirmation, and Tuesday work on them, finish them on the week. That's it. It's stuff like that. Plan. What you're ready to take. I'm not going to draw this, but I'm ready to take a bit of this, and like blah blah blah. That is fine. Deliver. Make sure to deliver. It's very important. Your reputation is based on if you're delivering or not. Talk to your clients. Yes, it's important if you have questions, etc. Most of the time they are like, yeah, sure, do it like this or like that. Payments. Make sure your prices are okay. That's about it for commissions. That based on my experience. In August, it's gonna be 3 years since I've been living out of commissions. It's a big accomplishment in my opinion. And yeah, like, you know, at one point you're like, I don't know if my art is good or not. Then after that you remember, people are ready to pay for it. So yes, my art must be good. And you should be grateful for people ready to help you make a living out of your art. Because sometimes it's very hard. I must admit that sometimes I have some point where I was just on my chair waiting for something to happen, and you know, like sometimes, oh, there's a convention, this is why I don't get any commission. Oh, there's like a shit ton of game that came out. Sometimes you have to wait for a while to get it started. So this is why also planning your time is very important in case that you have like a bad week or / a bad month. So like if like a commission trends up here, make sure to make the workflow so you have like some saving money, you know, when you're not late on your bill or anything. But that is based on my experiences. Like, you do you. Like I always say, you do you. But this is just like my guide. Like, I'm just here to talk, to be honest. Okay, client. Let's talk about clients. My favorite subject. Because like you always hear this kind of story as an artist. I talk with another artist like Exterior Naman, Nova Rock, Ben Co. Like a lot of artists. I have talked with a lot of artists. And also you see like a story popping left and right. Oh man, you won't believe what this client did. Or you won't believe what this client did. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about drama story that happened with clients and artists. It's just gonna be like a small guide for mostly like clients that I had. I'm aware of my art style. The way I'm doing it, I'm aware that it might be looking a bit sexualized, but you shouldn't. Let's get to it. Don't force artists. This is what I'm getting at. You should see how much time I'm asked to draw like stuff I don't want to draw. For example, they will ask me to draw like a few examples. Let's say war. They will ask me to draw more porn. They will ask me to draw, I don't know, fucking stuff that I really want. I don't want to draw. And once I said no, it's a no. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know what? Maybe if I do it, no. It's like a no, no, no. I don't want to do it. And they're always gonna try to force you because it feels. I won't say that for everybody, but it feels like it's a sexual need they need to accomplish, and they will do anything to achieve it in your art style or something. Guys, just don't force it, okay? Like, if it's a no, it's a no. Like, don't act like a spoiled brat that is like gonna do anything to, like, if the artist said no, it's a no, okay? Like, they don't want to draw something they don't want to. Also, their name is on the end of the line. So like, if the artist is not comfortable drawing this kind of stuff, don't force it. Just stop. It's like, it won't happen anyway. And then if they take it, they won't have fun. So the commission will kind of look like rushed or like weird because they just wanted it done and like it's done there you go, you know. That brings me to the next point: seek artists with your interest. I've been talking with XT Renamon on Twitter, and he's doing some cutie art, like something a bit more chibi, something a bit more cute. It's fine. If like it's more your kind of stuff to see cute stuff, then you seek artists that are ready to take commission that go with it. If for example you want some porn to be drawn, seek artists that are doing it. Don't go like to XT and be like, oh, I want some porn from you. It's like, no, he won't take it. Like he won't. You just won't. It doesn't have an interest on it. So don't try to say, oh, every artist are okay with it. Just browse the gallery, see what they are drawing, and then be like, oh, okay, maybe this artist is more about drawing cute stuff. Then yeah, don't ask stuff like they don't want to draw when like their example, for example, it's all like, if all the gallery is safe for work, and then you're like, I want to ask not safe for work from this artist, you might not get something. Just saying it out loud doesn't mean the artwork won't be good, but like if you have a certain interest, might as well just seek artists that have the same interest or are okay with the subject you want to. Not every intro artists are okay with a subject that are in the fandom, I should say. It's the same for like, I think many artists, you know, like if like a guy that does like manga art is only drawing like cute girls because he likes to draw a cute girl, and you're here and you're like, yeah, can you draw some porn? Like, yeah, don't sure you won't like it. That's brings to the next point: stay polite. It's very important to stay polite, even though like you find the artist to have like an extreme to it. Whoever that is, stay polite. It's just a common thing to do. It's always appreciated for whoever. Got some people just coming to my chat, you know, like when I ask for commission, when I open for commission, and they are just like, yeah, I want this the dude with the big penis and everything, and I'm like, can you say hi? Like, I try to be polite, but if it works in two ways, and like I'm always there. So like, where am I going with that? I forgot. Coffee. Stay polite. Okay. Like, say please, say hello. Be like, of course, take your time. If there's anything, I'll be there. Stuff like that. I have to sneeze. Ah, it's gross as fuck. Why am I doing this? Okay. Don't be shy to ask the commissioner, the artist, some question. How long is it gonna take me to receive this? If the artist says I don't know, then you are allowed to just say, is it possible to have it next week? Is it possible to have it before next month? Is it possible this, and this? Don't be shy to ask them. I know a lot of people are like, oh, take your time, and the artist is like, man, I'm gonna take my time. Then like 3 years later you get your commission. It's like, okay. Don't be shy to ask questions. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with that? In the most polite way possible. Polite, I should say, the most polite way possible. Isn't like, you can see it's not script. Okay, look at my fucking face. I'm just like still in bed and I'm like, am I dreaming? Having coffee, acting like a non-professional son of a gun. Yeah. Avoid casual chat. Once the transaction is done. Yeah, I want you to draw this character in this setting, in this and this and this. The artist will be, okay, good, I'll do it. I know for some fact that some clients always try to get in touch with me by taking commissions. First of all, it's business. Second of all, you don't want the artist to stop drawing other people's commission just because you want to talk and have a casual talk with the client, the artist. I have a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff planned. I have things to draw. And sometimes I just want to go into my train of drawing, and if I stop, then I'll just like be like, well, I'm done, you know, because it's like kind of the hype thing. You take commission, you go for it, you do it, and you're like, okay, I've done it. So like, I can understand some questions, but like, I got some clients are like, so how you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Oh, by the way, today I did this. What about your day? It's like, if like it doesn't seem necessary, I usually just like, it's kind of a waste of time, so I won't reply and go directly to work instead. And this is kind of like how it goes. I'm sorry for so many people that want to talk to me. There's so many comments, there's so many people that just try to get near me, just to be friend with me, and it doesn't work. Okay, let's be honest here. I'm kind of an introvert, but there's so many. I won't be able to do it. Like the best place, this is why I'm streaming, because I know so many want to talk to me, and the streaming is basically the time where I'm doing it. So like, if you want to have a casual chat with me, come on stream. Link in description, or twitch.deadintro. Dead intro. This is the best place, really. So like, casual chat, keep it for something else than just the DM you get from the commission. Okay, be clear! Be clear! Be clear! So many comments! I'm open for commission. Tell me if you're interested in the commission. And the comments I get is like, shit, that look good. Is it a commission? Do you want something? Or like, what's going on? I don't know. Be clear, it's very important. Very, very important. How many times I've been like, would you like a commission? And the person says like, I'm like, does it mean yes? Does it mean no? You do end them, and it's like, I was being sarcastic, and fuck you. Okay, just a big fuck you. Be clear! I would like a commission, please. That's all. I know that. That's good. Alright. Hi, I'm here for your commissions and interests. What do you have in mind? I would like this character to be drawn, please. No problem. Any specific idea? Yes, I want it in this pose, with this shirt. Could you make a speech bubble that say, I love butts? No problem, I'll do it. Thank you very much. Here's the payment information. You can send me the invoice when you can. This is all I need. Okay. I will always try to guide a person to just be the clearest as possible. Yo, I need your help. Can you help me with this? I need this character to be done in a certain way. And the answer will be like, like, would you like that? Would you like me to be like, and you're like, okay. And I have to be clear. Censorship! 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 Coffee. A lot of people like not safe for work artwork. It's fine. You like what you like. It is no biggie here. But I always think it's important to keep like some artwork censored. If you have a character that you like and cherish, and you want it to be in many styles as possible, not necessarily just always safe for work, not always necessarily not safe for work, but like, if the artist is like, I don't want to see any dicks, I don't want to see any tits, I don't want to see that JJ, censor them. At least just put a black mark, or like ask an artist to do like a clean art, or like keep at least one clean, you know, like if you plan on showing If you plan on commissioning me, for instance, I'm like, I don't want to see those things. Can you censor it? And then sometime I get a lot of people that say like I don't have any censored version. I'm like, there's like the Twitter in DMs, you can send picture and put stickers on it, so it will censor them. I'm okay with that. I'm not that prude. Like I'm not. A lot of people are like, but I don't have any safe for work ref. I just have porn. I'm like, well, too bad. This is what happened. Like, I'm not drawing porn. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna force myself to look at your ref because like I don't like it. I will be like, I don't want to look. I'll draw. That's another thing. If like the artist is not ready to draw this kind of stuff, please censor some artwork, or like ask for somebody to just like, can you put like an underwear around it so like we don't have to see this. It's kind of aggravating. Sometimes you're just like, hi, how's it going? Yeah, I'm here for a commission interest, and then that is like here, and it's like just porn, and you're like, ah. That happens to me on time to time. Yeah, so like I have at least something that is censored. At least one drawing, like, just like keep some. You never know, like maybe when like your friends or like your parent will be, do you have any picture of your character? And, all I have is porn. For me it's kind of, I'll be like, mostly like if it's like into hardcore stuff. Like, I don't know, like licking butthole, I'm like, that should be it, actually. I don't know. A thing I forgot to mention for artists. Like, make sure that what you want before the commission gets started, for example, some rules, some aspects, some like what you're accepting and what are not accepted, is in the same place as when your pricing, because people would just look at it very quickly and then they will be like, I want commission, and they won't respect your rules and stuff. So like make sure that, like, I'm not saying that everyone is bad, of course not, but I'm saying that it's happened a lot that people are just not seeing it. So make sure like it's clear, it's somewhere in the same place as when you open commission. I don't really put a form, like, when you're like, I'm taking commission and there, and then you have to get it by email. I find it a bit too complicated for me right now, so I'm doing directly on Twitter instead. And now I put my prices and what I'm ready to take in the same place, so people can just like see it loud and clear now. That's about it. This video is now 33 minutes. That's a lot to talk about. Well, I forgot to talk about some stuff. Leave a comment below. Again, this is based on my experiences. I hope like it will help for somebody that want to start. I hope that for a client that's the first time they're gonna commission somebody, will understand a bit more what to do. And like, I just want to help in the end. Like, we all like friends here. I don't want my business to be like too much of a core, but like sometimes you have to. But I can rant. I can talk forever about commissions. It's always a pleasure to take them. I have to admit I'm having a blast. I've been very lucky to be able to live out of my art. And I got a lot of support, not only just in the internet, but outside, like my boyfriend, some other artists that I met, and they're like, wow, you're lucky to be able to do it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not taking this job for granted. I don't want to. It's very fun, it's pleasing, and it helped me just like accept my art a bit more. Like, I've been posting a lot of tweets lately about my insecurities, and now I feel like I should just abandon them because I got so much support for you guys, and it's always appreciated. To come back just a bit on the drama I created, the dude is still there. I still get some new name, new account, new thing, new that, more stories. This is why I closed my DM, because there was so many people telling me story about the guy. Make sure that if the guy is sketchy, don't buy from it. This is what I say to everybody. If it doesn't feel like it's gonna be complete, or if it feels like it's rushed or anything, or like even buying the character from him, I think the best way to buy character is by artist. Which brings me to a point I forgot to say. Description. Not every artist are ready to drop based on the description, so make sure to find some. I won't do it anymore. Like, I spent so much time. Like a drawing that I will charge, for example, $30. It's supposed to take me 1 hour to 3 hours. Will take me a whole day, and that it's just so much a waste of time. So I'm sorry, but like, I think you should just check out characters so you can buy one, or if you want to plan on commissioning people. Like, I don't know. Well, I don't want to talk too much about it. It's like, I don't want this video to be more than 40 minutes. It's already 36. Jesus fucking Christ. There's a lot to talk about. But like, if you have like any experiences, anything to add, please add it in the comment. If you watched the video till the end, I thank you very much. I hope it helped. Let me know by smashing the like button. And that's it for me. I'm gonna go. I got some commissions to do, and I'll see you on stream. If you want to join me on stream, that'll be fun. I just play some games, and sometime I draw, or sometime